Oh my god, was I really muted the whole time? That's terrible. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so hello once again, everyone. I'm gonna have to cut that part out, I guess. That's embarrassing. Well, hey, I'm new to this whole webcam live streaming thing, but we're getting there, right? So first of all, is it bright enough here? Is it okay? Is everything all right? Can everyone hear me? If you can all hear me, then people are still saying no audio. I think the audio should be working now. We're good now. Now we can hear you. You can hear me? If you can hear me, type yes. Because there's like a 30-second lag or whatever, so if you can hear me... Alright, we're good. We're rolling. That's embarrassing. I'm very sorry. Anyways, now that we figured out the whole webcam thing, is it bright enough for you guys? You want me to turn it up? Because I got a halo light over here where I can just simply turn it up a little bit. But if not, then we'll just get rolling and should be good to go. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, so... type yes if you guys want me to watch the whole thing through without pausing or interrupting, and we can watch it together synced, or you want me to pause it while we're watching so I can like comment and, you know, give my take on different things, how we did different things. And tomorrow I'll have lots of behind the scenes stuff uploaded for you guys, with more and more trickling over the next few months. I still have to get another 200 gigabyte drive from the producer, from Ian, and he's in LA, so I'll probably get that maybe next week or something. I might have to go back down there again. So, you want me to watch it all the way through without interrupting? Hit yes. Hit no if you want me to pause it in between and comment. So, I'm going to wait for it to do that lag thing. But how are you guys? What's new with you? What's going on? This feels natural though. This doesn't feel weird. It feels good. You want me to pause and comment? Well, actually, we got some super chats here, so I'm gonna read a few of them. Thank you for the film. It was an early Christmas present. Happy holidays, and may the force be with you. Thank you, Makita. Bullrock says audio. Thank you, man. I hope we fixed it. Yetaman54 says you did not look like how I thought you would look. How I thought you would. Lol. Good job on the Vader film. Thanks, dude. By the way, I keep getting that a lot. A lot of you say that. Okay, it's like a mixed response. So. Okay, so you guys want me to pause it and comment. Okay, we're going to pause and comment. And then we got another super chat from Neff and Jeff. He says hello there. And another one from WRX Wing. My cousin Colin Brown was in your fan film. Oh, that's sweet, dude. That's cool. Okay, I say we get to it. 20 bucks from the Poetry Blender. Thank you, man. I appreciate your donation. Now, as for how we're going to do episode 2, I'm going to make a video on that. Probably tomorrow, or maybe the next day, and maybe it's like a Christmas present. I'll be like, "Hey, how we're gonna do episode 2." But anyways, let's get on with the video. So, also this poster right here, this is copyright free. So because this is literally me, and it doesn't have any verbiage or anything like that that is consistent with Disney IP. So, or can be claimed by Disney IP, because this is literally just a drawing of me from the scene. So, if you guys, I'm going to try to figure out a way to sell this. Either I'm going to have them all printed out and then I can sign them for you in like gold lettering or like a gold pen and ship it to you guys. Or I could just like, you guys would like pay, I don't know, like $5 or $10. You get the post, you get the file, and then you can make the poster yourself. That's a bit impersonal, but it saves me time, I guess. But I mean, I don't really care about that. Obviously, all of this goes towards episode 2, so that's... I'm trying to find different ways to basically make more money so I can do episode 2. That's what I'm getting at. So because as you know, according to Disney and Lucasfilm, I can't do a Kickstarter or a fundraiser or anything like that. So I'm trying to find more ways to make money because I'm going to be paying for episode 2. So that's basically what I'm getting at. Some more super chats before we start. The poetry, right? Darian Nielsen says, "Are you going to show Vader killing every last Jedi?" I'm going to get more into episode 2 in another video, but for right now, I just want to watch this with you guys. So, do you all have it open? Are we all going to sync it together? Hit yes if you do. And while you get that ready, I'm going to read the rest of these super chats. Star Wars Theory, you are a bald one. Yes, I shaved my head. Brandon Lizonbi, the film was great and I liked your channel before, but now you have my full support and I want to see you realize the rest of your vision. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Lords of the Sith, $5. Thank you. Make Episode 2 by Abraham. Thank you. Booby Hugger says, I am Vader Bro 69. Put some respect on it. All right, man. Thank you. J stands for Jackson says, if Django's jetpack wasn't broken, could he beat Mace? No, I don't think so. No. Mandalorian Studio said, I'd love to make a tribute video to the Vader film. Cool. X Seppuku. When you say 200K for episode 2, that's in Canadian dollars, right? I'm not sure yet, actually, because the budget for episode 1 was supposed to be 50K, and then it went to 150K Canadian. So episode 2 it's a big one, and there's a lot of action. This one had a lot of story, but that one's got a lot of story mixed with like way more action. Like, it's gonna make any other fan film look like Child's Play. It's gonna make episode 1 for us look like Child's Play, and there's just a ton of fighting. Like, Vader just goes absolutely mental along, you know, to kill all these Jedi that have come back from Order 66, and we got cool Jedi. We don't just have like regular people. We got like aliens and Wookiees. Like, Vader gets thrown into a brick wall by a Wookiee. Like, that's going to be very hard to do. So the cost and production of that is going to be extremely high, but it's going to be something that has never been done before. I mean, like episode 1, it's going to be, you know, putting that to shame almost. So thanks so much for the film. What a great Christmas present it was. Can't wait to see episode 2. Thanks, Sterling. Mist Panda says, take my money. Premiere ticket fee. Attending the premiere of Shards of the Past and standing to applaud afterwards was an experience. The first episode is spectacular theory. Looking forward to the second. Thanks, Darth Cammy. By the way, I'm sorry I cropped you out, man. I didn't mean to. That was Instagram's fault in the post today. Keep it up, brother, says Ego Capone. Okay, thanks, man. So that's it for the super chats for right now, I guess. If you guys want to send more, I'm not gonna stop you. Let's if you're ready, and we're gonna sync this movie together, hit yes, and then I'm gonna count down from 5, and then we'll start. All right. Someone says, can you make your TV louder? I want to watch the movie. Okay, so everyone seems to be ready. Now it's flowing in. Sorry, guys. There's like a 30-second lag on YouTube. So, let's get it right to 0. Let's put it at 1080p. By the way, the film was supposed to be at 4K, and it's shot in 4K. However, YouTube compressed it so much that it turned out to be 2K, like, you know, just under about 1080p, but like a really strong 1080p. So we have the 4K file, and we figured out how to do it so it won't get compressed so much. So what we're gonna do is basically, I'm gonna upload that maybe like as a 1-year anniversary type of thing and see how far we've come. So, sorry it's not 4K, but it was shot in 4K. So, yeah. All right, we're ready. Okay, so there's a lag, so it's like, I don't really know how to do this. Let's just start, all right? Let's just start, and you guys can like calibrate as I'm watching. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So a huge part of this is a lot of people were like, are you gonna have an opening crawl? And we were like, it just doesn't seem fitting for this story. This is, you know, it's more like a spin-off, right? So we wanted to have that bit of a solo sort of entrance, And that's what we did. And we didn't want to make it too long with verbiage or like text or anything, so we just kept it simple. For some, the Empire brings fear. For others, it brings hope. And that's something that I feel like Star Wars hasn't really expanded on too much with the hope part. So for some, the Empire does bring a lot of hope, you know, obviously for the Imperials. But for Vader, it brings nothing but suffering, and it always will. Can you guys hear it okay? Is the volume all right? By the way, I'm going to read all your super chats at the end. I just want to focus on doing the rundown. So don't worry, I have it open on a different screen here, and I'll get it. I'll read it all. So thanks, guys. This shot right here is by far, I think, the most beautiful shot I've ever seen. And I'm probably biased saying that, but I think Danny and Matt Holla, who were the cinematographer, so we only had I think about like 4 clones in the whole thing, and because they're clones, we just kept replaying them and replaying them, That's why it looks like there's a bunch, but they just kept dying over and over again. Someone says no sound. Okay, I'll turn it up. Yeah, they just kept dying over and over again, and it was like, sorry, man, you got to die again in this scene. And they were very, very careful of their suits. Like, what we wanted was, the stunt coordinator, Graham, we wanted him to, he actually asked all the clones to basically, like, just be annihilated, like, break their suits almost, like, to fly into the wall. We were going to have one clone fly into the wall, but he just wasn't down for it. Fair enough, you know, his suit is probably expensive, and I offered to cover for the price of the suit, but they, you know, they built their suits themselves, so there's a lot of sentimental value in there. But otherwise, we would have had clones like flying into the wall, like breaking into the wall, just a lot more carnage and destruction. But for the next episode, hopefully I can buy suits, I can buy clone armor, and that way we can just absolutely destroy it. Now it's too loud. Oh my god, you guys. Killing me. Killing me. Alright, let's go. Now this scene right here is something that I really, really wanted it to mimic, because I thought that scene in The Force Awakens was like super cool when Kylo just basically turns back and he's like, and he stops the blaster. Wanted to mimic that, but make it a little more cool, if we could, in this one. So if you notice, a lot of the inspiration was taken from that scene. Shout out to J.J. Abrams. So check it out. See?
Now you will answer for your treachery.
One thing we tried to take out, and you have to realize that because this film was it was done so quickly, you know, we finished shooting at the end of September, and then, you know, we released it just a few days ago. So really, we only had 3 months to do everything. We only shot for 3.5 days. It took 3 days to build the set. It was very rushed. So what we did in this amount of time, I think, is really spectacular. But a lot of the things that I wanted to change, like right here, the seams, I wanted to take that out. For some of them, we did take it out, but for other ones, we just didn't have time because of the time limit. But it is possible to create a remastered version one day. Now, I'm going to stop here because one of the things that the actor who plays Vader, Vader's body, Dupree Jones, he was very worried about, because we had him hold Vader's lightsaber in his left hand. And that's just the way the set was built. So If he would have held it in his right hand, his back would have been to the camera the entire time, and his movements would have been a lot more fluid. However, his back would be to the camera, and it would not be as good. So we had him use his left hand, and this way is kind of you get more of a shot of Vader, but at the same time his movements won't be as fluid as if they were in the right. Now I'm left-handed, so for me it makes sense, but for a lot of people it doesn't. I am left-handed. If you guys didn't know, a lot of people didn't know that. So it's like when he walks in, he chokes Palpatine with, the right hand, and then the clones come in, and he just has to do what he has to do. This also shows Vader's ability to use both hands. And this is like one of my favorite scenes.
There is no escape. Suffer for your deceit. Answer for your failure to save her.
Vader breaks his legs.
Forged for you an empire.
Breaks his arm.
The Jedi, you have left me a mere shadow of what I was promised. You have taken everything.
Everything.
Foolish boy.
You grieve
For the dead wife of an insolent Jedi.
Your precious Padme's fate was your choice.
This is like my favorite part of the whole movie,
Just
pretty
as
much.
Your fate is mine.
Now that was a scene, and it turned out super cool. That was a scene Danny pitched it to me, and I'm like, yeah, it'd be really cool, but I just don't know if we can pull it off. Like, I thought the scene would be sick, but I just don't know if we could pull that thing off. And he's like, we can do it. We did it. Uses the Force to bring himself up, obviously, and mend all of his bones, and that's what you're hearing.
Such a pity. How much grander and more powerful you could have still become. If you had had the temerity to embrace the path set before you.
Man, Dupree did a really good job. That part, we wanted to put, Steve, who plays Palpatine, on like a dolly and have him just like fly towards Vader at a different angle, but this is what we got. No, I wasn't Palpatine. No, Steve was Palpatine. Steve Bartlett. Now, if you guys know me, Jabor snippets have always been like a very big. If you look at my fan fictions, like I always like to incorporate that, and this was something that Nikolai actually added in because the Jabor snippet is in the story. However, it wasn't supposed to be this early on in the scene, and it was something that was added in. And I feel like for this early in the game, like it really hits home,
I made this for you, so you'll remember me. It will bring you good fortune.
It's beautiful, but I don't need this to remember you by. My caring for you will always remain. Anakin.
Padme.
The hugging scene between Vader and Padme took forever because it was super awkward and hard. So Danny eventually just had Vader, you know, like stay grounded and then, you know, kind of hug her, embrace her like this. And
that
is why you'll never defeat.
so if you guys notice, those eyes are CGI. I mean,
As long as you let
she
your
had contacts in,
feelings
but then we CGI'd them in
forever
to
shall
make it
you
more
remain weak as a
smooth and
man.
glowy.
Always the servant. Always the
slave.
Young Skywalker.
And Steve did such a good job acting.
Anakin. Anakin. Anakin.
And yes, if you guys know who the next part is, comment. Who plays it?
Lord Vader, you have an urgent message. My lord,
Proceed.
the Emperor demands your presence at once. Lord Vader,
As he wishes.
So that color change in the eyes basically is supposed to represent, I'm gonna make a video about it, supposed to represent Vader's submissiveness to Palpatine. He controls his emotions around him because he knows there's no use being angry because Palpatine will feel it. So he hides his emotions as much as he can, but as we see in a later scene, resistance is futile.
Gods, leave us.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are distressed, my friend.
I am fine, my master.
Are you now? Your anger radiates like a whirlwind, yet unfocused.
Can you guys hear the subtle whirlwind sound?
No,
And then when Sidious takes his hand off, it's
not
gone.
unfocused. Hidden. You are trying to hide your rage from me. Why? Ah.
It's supposed to symbolize Vader's rage
Then what is your
and his turmoil
hesitation,
in his
Lord
mind.
Vader? Give in to your anger. Strike me down.
I have no such wish, master.
Pathetic. A mighty Sith Lord crippled by melancholy and indecision. All due to the attachments of a Jedi.
There is no attachment.
Now, hit yes if you want. I wanted to do a video eventually, because of course, you know, you read everything and there are things that you always know yourself. No one's gonna know more of the flaws of your creation or something you created than yourself. So I wanted to make a video titled "Everything Wrong with Vader Shards of the Past," and then, you know, everything right with, you know. So if you guys want that, hit yes, let me know.
Anakin Skywalker was weak.
I destroyed him.
Did you? Yet Skywalker's powers dwarfed yours, did they not? No. Rise, Lord Vader. It is the way of the Sith to destroy all who stand in our way to power. To eliminate our rivals, is it not? Who stands in your way, Lord Vader? Who holds you back? Keeps you subjected and
It was
crippled
Vader's
in
one
their
chance,
power.
man. It was his one chance,
Anyone?
right there. All he had to do.
So, Only your hate will eradicate him.
But he can't.
Use it.
And I'm gonna make a video as well as why didn't Vader just kill him?
I cannot, my master.
That is why my disappointment with you grows by the second. Embrace the choices that have brought you.
Thanks for the super chat, guys. I'm gonna read them once we're done. I think there's only like 8 minutes left.
Anakin
Yeah.
Skywalker. Now, I have a task for
Love this.
you, my young apprentice. There's a great disturbance in the Force. A powerful Jedi survives in the mid-rim. He must pay the price for his betrayal.
As you wish.
He hides on my home planet of Naboo. And of course, that of the late Queen Padme Amidala. It is no coincidence. He draws you there because...
Now, does everyone know who that mysterious Jedi is? Maybe for some people you can comment, what color is an amethyst blade?
He knows who you are, Lord Vader. The clones that report he wields an amethyst blade.
How is that possible?
Power. That's how. And you and I both know this particular Jedi wields a great deal.
Sorry, I'm being annoying.
I will finish what we started.
I've heard these lines
master.
millions of times now.
Will you? I wonder. Eliminate this Jedi. Pledge yourself to the dark side fully, Lord Vader. Relish in the gifts it bestows
That's
upon
right,
you.
amethyst is purple.
Only then will you be able to cast up the
Who's the
chains
Jedi
of
with a
light
purple blade?
and achieve a power as never before. Only then will you be able to destroy the rival before you.
Now, my question to you guys, and everyone in this stream will know, no one else will ever know, because I'm never really going to talk about it. Who is the rival before Vader?
Will not fail, master.
Now, we took a lot of your advice when I uploaded that teaser trailer, and the docking system was too fast in the original, so we had that changed. And if you see, now it's slow and it's kind of clicks, boom, take off. So we had that changed.
Prepare my personal shuttle. I seem to be afflicted by a sudden tinge of nostalgia to visit my beloved Naboo.
Such amazing CGI, man. Like, the VFX artists did an amazing job on this. Shout out to you guys. Gaetan, Jack, Tim, Ruben, everybody. Tom. I'm missing like 100 people, but... Cameron.
Yes, sir. Welcome, Lord Vader. The Jedi has barricaded himself in the catacombs and has sealed off all of the entrances. So we had to blow our way in. But now with all the troopers we've sent...
I want you guys to listen carefully to the next few
Lost
lines.
troopers do not concern me, Commander. I want that Jedi. I will use the 501st.
As
Listen.
you wish, sir.
Did you guys hear it? Make way for the boys in blue. You know who we're getting in the next episode.
Anakin.
Go, 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 go!
Now I want you all to watch the rim. I'm sure a lot of you have. Watch the rim of the blasted door, floor. Look at the colors. Many might have missed it. See that purple? All right. Danny, good job, Danny. Everybody, George Lucas, thank you. Alright. Alright, let's answer some questions. Let's do this thing. Let's do this dance. So, ton of super chats came in. Now I will answer. Now I will answer all of them. So, let's see. Where should we start off? I think right here. Keep it up, brother, says Ego. Thank you, man. Is it too loud for you guys? Do you guys want me to turn it down a little bit? Is that better? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Huh? 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 Okay. Alright. Alright, my friends. That's like a kind of an Irish Palpatine. Okay. Good night, Air Branch. Alright, let's read some of these. Thanks so much for the film. It was great. I think we already read that one. Keep it up, brother. Here's my donation for episode 2. Thanks, bro. Yeta Man gives 99 cents. No spoilers for episode 2, please. Christian Santiago. Yeah, no problem. How long did the burnt Vader makeup take? About 4 hours. How much do we have to donate for you to have enough funds for episode 2? Episode 2 is going to cost around 200 grand. Did Disney not let you do an opening crawl for the... No, they didn't say anything. Also, Sidious's hood looked off the top of usually squared-ish. Okay. No, they didn't have any word in this. This has no affiliation with Disney. They just said, don't make money off it. I think we can all agree that you should put ads on your videos in order to fund episode 2. I have ads on all my other videos, and, you know, that's what's going to be helping me make money to fund episode 2. The Bald Gamer says, I loved it. Congratulations. Thanks, man. Ocarine says, you have given this fandom so much through everything you do. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's because of you. Thank you. M. Lisa Anderson. Amazing episode. Fans truly know best when it comes to Star Wars. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, too. This was great. Exactly what I wanted to see, says Nemesis Dylan. Carl says, I made a super chat on you in the other live stream of the premiere. I told you the movie did not live up to all your hype. After a few rewatches, I realized I was wrong. This is truly a masterwork. Thanks, man. I find if you watch it a few more times, you really understand things, and it's better. Have you seen the memes honoring the film? Yes, I have. I definitely have. So we're just gonna run it through again. Sorry if you've answered this before, but did you shave your head just for the Vader roll? No, I shaved my head. I just shaved it closer for the Vader roll. That was it for the makeup. But usually I just like buzz it. Who would win in a rematch between Palpatine and Windu? Well, I think we got that answer, didn't we? Bullrock says, if you were a permitted creative license, could you make Vader ambidextrous? Well, he is ambidextrous in this one, and he is ambidextrous in Star Wars too. Pierce Ryan gives 99 cents. Thanks, bro. Ballard Media Group's absolutely thrilled with the final product, dude, and without a doubt the best Star Wars fan film yet. I hope the funds come in at the right time for episode 2 because I'm so incredibly excited for more. We are too, man. Thanks. Lords of the Sith, your channel videos have helped me out through some difficult times. P.S. The dialogue was very great in the fan film. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And always keep your chin up, man. Questions about Padme becoming Sidious. Was it part of Vader's fears or an attempt by Sidious to probe his mind to discover the source of his anxiety? That was just his fear. And it was his dream. That was a nightmare, you know. So, yeah. But I like the idea of Sidious trying to probe his mind. However, that was just a nightmare. That, you know, he was in his chamber and... I took inspiration from one of the comics there, one of the old Legends comics by Dark Horse, and I made a video on it. I might re-upload it somewhere just for the sake of it, but you guys can find it. It's basically Vader's painful suit maintenance, and it's like very painful for him to go through all this maintenance and have everything attached and taken off and everything like that. But he goes into like his happy place and he falls asleep sometimes. So this was kind of like a paying homage to that. When's episode 2 coming out? I'll make a video about it. There's no date for right now because it all comes down to money. Only money, eh? GT, $1. Thank you, bro. Hal Lair. Hey, Hal, I haven't seen you in a while. Good evening. Do you know what Force destruction is? And if so, do you plan on showing in that in an epic battle so that to come? Starkiller used it in The Force Awakens. Yes, that might be used in the next episodes, but you'll have to wait and see. There are a lot of very, very, very legends Force powers in episode 2. Where's the next? Patrick says, love the film, hope to see episode 2 become a reality. Could you give us some insight on how much we still need to fund episode 2? I can do that in a video, and I can have that out for you guys like tomorrow or the next day if you want. When's episode 2 coming out? Okay, I guess that must be the next video I gotta make. Are you going to have Jar Jar Binks? No. Very good job. Thank you so much for your work. This film put you in the spotlight, so I was wondering if any sponsors have approached. I know you said you were considering taking one. I'll take sponsors, Jeremiah. Definitely I'll take sponsors. But as for right now, I gotta check my emails because I got like, I think since this thing dropped, I have like over like I think 500 or so new emails in just a couple days, which isn't that much. But for me to go through it, it's just me on this channel. Like it's never been anyone else. I don't have anyone helping, so I'm gonna have to try and go through everything. I guess I'm sure there are some important ones. And then in the Vader fan film Gmail, I'm sure there's probably even more. So yeah. Sorry, Danny. Already here since 200K, and it makes me happy that you got now your own movie. It was amazing. Congrats. Greetings from Germany. Hey, dankeschön. Lord Arnold says, love the film, bro. My 12-year-old daughter, Bree, and I love your content, and she says hi. Hi, Bree. Thank you for this and everything you do for us. I will be donating more to the coffers over the over the summer. I'm so ready for 2. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I get a lot of emails from people being like, you know, I watch your channel with my son and we like bond. Like that's crazy because me and my dad, you know, we used to watch Star Wars and I bonded with him over that. So that's really sweet. I hope you get a nice actor for Mace Windu. Greetings from Germany. Actually, if you have seen my Instagram, go check it out. Go check out a guy called Elliot Branch. Presley Lewis. I love how Across the Stars continues to play after Padme is revealed to be Sidious. It changes how it usually makes me feel. I agree. I think Jacob Cadmus did a really amazing job with the music. And Scott did the first opening scene. Tyler Heck, thanks for your donation. Morith Dialine says, thank you so much for the fan film. It means so much to many Star Wars fans like myself. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you too. Lucky Dog Gaming says, Merry Christmas, Star Wars Theory. Did you see the Gizmodo write-up? I did. That was pretty cool. Also, did any of the 400 posters survive? We gave them all away. Those were, like, eaten up in seconds. Well, I guess in a few hours. Ian Alderidge says, would Disney let you crowdfund episode 2 if you wanted to? No, they wouldn't. Jack with $1. Thank you, man. Thomas Payne with 25 pounds. He says, I want to see... Sorry, 25 euros. I want to see people who are involved in the Skywalker saga, directors and actors, to react to this. That'd be really cool. Love it all, my guy. Thanks, Zach Farrell. Captain Rex says, hey, man, what's your real name? Be real. I paid. Man, you gave me $2. My name's worth more than that. You can just call me Toos for now. Son Goku Ian97 says, could you say the Force is strong with you in Palpatine's voice? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, bro. All right. The Force is strong with you, my friend. Kevin says, it was great. You've demonstrated such a deep understanding of Star Wars that allows you to write stories that, in my opinion, are only second to George Lucas himself. Hopefully Lucasfilm noticed this too. Good luck from Kentucky. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I think Danny and I did a really, really... I think it worked, you know? And Nikolai, who was also a part of writing some scenes. The dialogue and everything. Thank you for giving me the perfect Christmas gift. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. Thank you. Zach Burrell says, such an awesome job. My friends and I are legitimately felt like we were watching a real Star Wars film. Please tell us your best highlight from this. My best highlight. Just meeting everybody, I'd say. Like, it was really cool just meeting all the cast and crew and them coming together and making something so special and so important for the fandom. I think that's a big highlight for me. Do you think Darth Vader was a little jealous of Starkiller and Juno, possibly reminding him of Anakin and Padme? Definitely, 100%. Yeah. Start the Kickstarter for Episode 2. Take my money. I don't have a Kickstarter for that. I can't make a Kickstarter for Episode 2 according to Lucasfilm's rule. I gotta make this video, man. I gotta make this video about Episode 2, and I'll title it "Is Episode or Will There Be an Episode 2" or something like that. Is Episode 2 gonna happen? So look out for it. I'll have it out maybe like tomorrow or the next day or something like that. How were you able to use John Williams' music? We didn't use John Williams' music. We had a composer do everything. It sounds somewhat similar, but you know, he's using similar themes, but it's totally new. This is just for the film. Sorry, I won't be able to help. I won't be able to donate for a while. I go back to train for U.S. Marines and won't be back for a few months. Thanks for your service, man. Take this to help with funding, and I pray that this project sees the light of day. We all appreciate what you were doing for our community. Thank you, Halair. Appreciate you, man. And good luck out there. Jameson Meza, thank you for making an amazing Star Wars Vader fan film. Very nice cliffhanger, literal cliffhanger. The first episode, cannot wait until the second part. Once again, bravo. Thank you, man. Glad you guys liked it. I'm really glad you guys liked it. Get Mr. Beast to sponsor you. Give him a role or something, and he's probably up for it. Your movie relit my passion for Star Wars. Thank you. See, this is to me what Star Wars feels like the originals, like the prequels and the originals, especially the originals. So, yeah. Are you be willing to work with someone on a film? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I worked with a lot of people on this one, so. Great job and amazing work. How many episodes do you plan to have, and have you written it yet? Says Dontex. Yeah, we've pretty much written the whole, we've finished the whole movie. It's just a matter of money at this point. So, you have gained 75,000 subs since this dropped. Congrats. I have been here since 350,000 subs, and it's cool to see how you have evolved. Thanks, Jeremiah. Appreciate that. How long did you work on the script? Did it go through many writers, and did Danny influence any of the changes? So Danny and I wrote the script. It was us from day one, and we both influenced each other a lot. You know, like I would say something, and he'd be like, well, what if we do this? And I'd be like, that's a really good idea. And he would be like, well, what if we do this? And I'd be like, well, let's do something else. And he'd be like, that's a really good idea. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it worked out. It's just the two of us, and then Nikolai came in and added some dialogue. He was very, very helpful with some dialogue there in the end, and it was great. It worked out awesome. I'm a poor man, and it's Christmas. Please, your name, Captain Rex, man. $2. Just call me Toos, bro. Just chill out. Gareth Wilmut says, representing the fans now. Loved watching your channel grow from the start. Helped me a lot. Thanks, man, and thanks for watching the other one too. Appreciate it. Vanguard Skylar, Grey Jedi, $50. Thank you, man. He says, hey, I hope you're having a great Christmas Eve. I love the fan film you made. It was great. Plus, I plan to have a Grey Jedi Apprentice versus a Grey Jedi Master lightsaber duel for my 500 sub video. May the Force be with you always. Thanks, man. I'll check it out. Are you satisfied with your film? Says Resin. Yes, I am. There are a lot of things I would change, but I could maybe go over those in a video someday or something like that. Was the clone Vader was talking to Commander Fox? Yes. Everyone in chat just donate $1 and we got 2K for episode 2. Yeah, that's true, actually. So, I mean, it's no surprise by now that I will be paying for episode 2, just paid for this one. The executive producer is basically the one who pays for everything and either accepts, you know, ideas and stuff for the movie or doesn't. He can control all that. So that is the position of an executive producer. So in terms of like funding this baby, that's what's going to happen. If some company were to come forward and be like, look, I really want to advertise my company or my product on your film, on your episode 2, here's X amount of dollars, then that's okay too. That's legal, according to Lucasfilm. That's what they said. So, have you received any messages from George Lucas? No. That'd be cool. Are people allowed to use clips from Vader if they were to make a music video on YouTube, or will it get complicated with the Disney agreement? It might get complicated with the Disney agreement, but I mean, I mean, if you're using just like little clips here and there and there's no sound or anything, just credit me. Yo, what did you use for the lightsaber prop? What do you mean? I think we used Vader's vault. Lord Revan, Star Wars died for me, but the Vader fan film reminded me why I and many others love this franchise. Thank you, Star Wars Theories, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for making this channel what it is today. Justin Vickers says, meaning, if someone came to you and asked to collaborate on a fan film separate from yours, would you be willing to do it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of busy. I'm like way over my head with everything going on. So, this, you know, the channel is kind of my priority. And then making episode 2 would be my priority. Jeremiah Avery. Fan fiction idea. What if R2-D2 told Luke about his father? I think it would be cool because R2 is a boss who would totally do that. That would be kind of funny, actually. Jacob Weston. Do you think Vader and Obi-Wan met between episodes 3 and 4? I think so, because Anakin must have been able to sense Obi-Wan on Tatooine. I don't think they ever did, but I guess, you know, that might change. We'll see. We shall see. Sauce Lord Supreme with 99 cents. Thank you. Eagle Nest Highlights with $5. They say, hey man, I have wanted to donate to you for so long. I've watched you since your first 10 vids. Wow. Also, every time I watch the film, it gets better. I think so too, right? Like every time I watch it, it just like gets better and better. I just smoked a pizza, says with his $10. Dude, my mom is literally going to kill me, but it's Christmas and I love your channel. You're the best. Parts of your film are when Vader's eyes flip from red to blue. I love your channel and I'm a fan. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm going to play that scene just for you. All right. How many episodes would have the film? At least 3. Okay, Finn, answer this, then PewDiePie or TC. Dude, like, no. This whole, like, PewDiePie hype and stuff is, like, he's doing okay, man. The guy's doing just fine. It's becoming, like, a running meme at this point. Like, super, yeah, I don't know. Carl, Emil, Blor, whatever. Tom Broger. I don't know what that symbol is, but sorry, bro. I'm butchering your name. I write and post fanfics for free and non-profit. Would you allow me to write episode 1 into a from screen to book fanfic? All rights will go to you to like write an episode 1. Yeah, I mean if you're not, yeah, you can write whatever you like. I don't mind. Cable 10 donates $10. All right, don't say anything. Colton Mixon, new member. By the way, guys, if you want to join the channel, I'm going to upload a lot of like behind-the-scenes stuff just for channel members. So if you want, hit that join button. I think it's like $5, and then I think YouTube takes like $1 or $2 or something like that. But the rest goes to the channel, and yeah, I mean, pretty much we would just need what, like 40,000 for 40,000 people to join the channel, and episode 2 is to go. I'd just like to say I'm a sub from before the channel was at 5K, and to see it grow like it has is a blessing to say the least. Hope I can help in some way on episode 2. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. How did you come up with the title? Well, I thought of echoes of the past, and we've had like a million Star Wars fan films that are echoes of the past, but I needed to have that. So, basically, you know, we just changed the word echoes to shards, and shards is even more moving, I feel, because Vader's broken, and there are little sharp shards that are from his past. They, like, you know, cut him and poke him and hurt him. So I feel like shards was very hitting, and the past, you know, comes to haunt him, as it does. Is the LaMetric clock showing your sub count? Where's the LaMetric? Yes, it is. It sure is. Why is this not on? What's going on here? TV's not turned on. There we go. All right, let's continue with this here. Oh, that's what it was, I guess. I have Revenge of the Sith playing. Really? It turns it off because I didn't want to update? That's stupid. By the way, this thing is really cool. You guys have been like asking me a lot about it. Should I turn the light on? Is that better? No? Alright. Anyways. Will Thrawn be in Vader 2? If you could do another fan film on another Star Wars character, it would be young Palpatine. That's who it would be. Since you can't crowdfund for the episode, for the second episode, here's $5 for it. Not enough cough. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Do you like the Old Republic era, and should Disney make a canon version? I think so. Alright, I guess we're going to be updating some junk here. New member. Thank you, Bill Hartz, to join the channel. Crusader Bear, thank you for joining the channel. BC596, thank you for joining the channel. Blood Rain has joined the channel as well. Thanks, guys, for supporting. Feel free to do that. Super Chats, 30% of it is taken up by YouTube. So the join feature, I feel, is like a way to make it cheaper on you and just kind of like get everyone in, and you get exclusive content as well. So Jay Ledge with $100 says, here's $50. Here's 50. Dude, you gave 100. I don't know if you meant to, but don't give out your real name. There are animals out there. People like you who are passionate and go all out to accomplish what they want is what it's all about. What is your favorite Star Wars scene all time, including your film? The movie is awesome. Thank you, man. My favorite Star Wars scene. That's really tough. I really like when Luke is in the hut in Empire Strikes Back. I really like Vader versus Luke on Bespin. Empire Strikes Back is like one of my favorites. So anything in there really. And definitely Revenge of the Sith as well. You did an amazing job with this. Have really enjoyed the entire journey, and I'm proud to support you. Will def make the trip from Houston for episode 2. Thanks, man. That'd be a big trip. Thank you. I think there was someone from the UK that made a trip to LA. That's pretty crazy. Since you can't crowdfund, here's $5. Thanks, bro. If you could do another fan film, who's Palpatine? So the O is a Danish letter. Don't worry about my name. Okay, sorry. Thanks, Carl. Great job, man. Cannot wait for the rest. Keep it up. Love the channel and all What If Theories. What If Theories will be returning, by the way. So, what is the rumor spreading about Disney resetting Star Wars? Your thoughts? I have not heard of that at all. I'm sure they're very set in their ways. Best fan film I have ever seen. It really felt like an authentic Star Wars movie. Great job. Looking forward to the next episode. Thanks, man. Hi, nice to see your face. I like it. Thanks. Theodore is a new member. Blood Rain, new member. By the way, I love your channel and the fan film. I feel bad watching this for free. Take my money. Better than The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Well, thanks, Alex. Have you seen Chef by Jon Favreau? Merry Christmas. I haven't, but I like John's movies. Thanks, Quack the Mandalorian. Alex says, any reason you got 104th at the start? Was it CGI? No, that's just how it happened. We only had like a certain amount of clones, so beggars can't be choosers. At that point, we were like, you know, we need as many as we can. And we, you know, obviously now if we do a part 2, everyone's gonna want to be a part of it because it's popular. But in the beginning, you know, people don't really believe your vision as much, so it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Episode 2, do it. Thanks for your $20, Avi. Appreciate that. You better believe that if there's a part 2, I'm audition. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, Alpha Commando. Jeremiah once again says, who cares about PewDiePie versus T-Series? It's all about Star Wars theory versus production and funding issues. Also, did it ever make you mad how Anakin was treated by Mace? It absolutely made me mad how Anakin was treated. He was treated so unfairly. Mace treated him like complete crap. Like, that's just not cool. I just feel like he was jealous of him, instead of maybe like teaching him or like talking to him. If everyone donates a little, it'll add up, says Sam Lee. Thanks, Tim. Coleman says, what's your favorite purchase Star Wars merchandise? Probably my Force FX lightsabers. I got an Anakin Revenge of the Sith and a Vader episode 4. I believe it is. They don't make those anymore. Those are like out of production. Those were back when, like, the bottom of it says Lucasfilm, and it's cool. This film will forever be in my personal Star Wars canon. When Vader comes out of my dream state was my favorite. Why does Vader look to his right? Why does Vader look to his right in this scene? Okay. That is because he looks to his left, but he looks to the right on screen. So right now, because he's looking at the droid, and he's basically taken out of this, and he's like, "Oh my God, like I suck. Like I'm just like this weak figure." And the droid is right there. If you guys didn't notice, the droid right there, and that is actually played by talented Gordon Tarplay. You can find him on Instagram. He's like the best droid cosplayer I've ever seen. He's got C-3PO. He like does all these different costumes and stuff like that for movies, and just check him out right there. I'm gonna do a behind the scenes of the set. It was pretty crazy. I uploaded a picture, I think, yesterday of it, so go check it out on Instagram. Just at Star Wars Theory. Oh, lots of new members. Ian Alderidge, Gravemind Entertainment, Jason Moore. Thank you, guys. I will be dropping some exclusive content very soon. You already have access to the poster, which is the second variant, which is the one right behind me, just right over there. So everyone who has joined gets access to that, the full file. So, and the same with Patreon as well. Sammy Draper, $2. Thank you. Soren, $10. He says, way to keep the spirit of Star Wars alive. Thank you for watching, man. Favorite clone? I like Rex. I like Rex. Yes, no, says with his $20. He says, I've been following you since day one, and you are just as humble now as you were then. Thanks for giving us a Vader fan film that we deserve. Disney has crapped on us fans for too long, and you're bringing back hope to us. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad you've been with me since day one. Vass with $5 says, poor from Christmas gifts. I'll make up for it down the road. Don't worry, man. Just thanks for watching. Seriously, guys, like if you guys can't donate, just watch the channel. That's it. Just like, you know, give me a few minutes of your day, or even just like play it in the background. Whatever. Just as long as I get the view, I get paid, and then that way, I mean, obviously I want you to watch it, and then that way, you know, the more money I make, the more episode 2 will happen faster. That's how it works. Unfortunately, it comes down to money, but that's kind of how things work. People want to get paid for their services, I suppose. Now, one person asked, what was the most expensive part of filming? I would say probably shooting. Because when you're shooting, you got to pay for everything. You got to pay for the actors, the actresses, the insurance, the food, the caterers, well, I guess that's the food. The set, the workers, everyone behind set, the actors, the directors, the cinematographers, all the camera equipment, all the lighting equipment. So it's like every second is like hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands of dollars, or in terms of like big films, millions of dollars. So, you know, if you take, what was it, the budget for Last Jedi was like, what, 300 million or 250 million? Divide that by 2 hours, and it was like, what is that, like 15 million a minute or something like that? So, and this one is, it was 150K roughly, so it was, what's that, like 15 minutes? You guys do the math, someone let me know. I think it's like $1,000 or something like that. Remember that Darth Vader is still extremely emotional, so make sure that as we as an audience can feel his pain by body language in the next episode. But unbelievably good. Congrats and thank you. Thank you, Rebels. Appreciate that. Carlo, thank you for your $20. This is Star Wars that we need. Hope you can make more. Thank you, Postmortem 666. Daniel Sharp is a new member. Thank you for joining, bro. Cryo, the ruler of the cold circle of hell, a demon. Nice name. Thank you for your donation. Blue Brick says, hello, SWT. I am animating a portion of Stop with Lego. May I use the opening text and audio when I upload my film to YouTube? May the force be with you. I'd rather you didn't, man. But, you know, if you want me to upload it on my channel, I can give you, like, a shout-out or something. Or I could even pay you to make the whole thing in Lego. But I want to retain all the rights to it and the music and everything. So, thanks for understanding. Clover Rap says, hello, love the film. Where and when will the music be released? I'll release the music tomorrow, maybe, or you know, the day after. I could release it in portions. Yeah, whatever you guys like. Carl says, "Hey, buddy, love your content. I've been watching you ever since you had around 2,000 subs, and it's been pretty crazy to see you grow. Also, I want episode 2 to happen. So, how do I join the channel? You join the channel just by clicking the join button down below. If you're on your phone, you probably won't see it, so you got to go on your computer, or you can join me on Patreon." Or you can send a super chat like you just did. Yeah, I don't know. You got to go on your computer for the join button. Raphael sends $1. Thank you. Gamer Coffee, $10. He says, if your movie was in the box office, it would have made well over $18 million in the 2 days it has been out. That is extremely impressive for a short film. Well done. I know. And it hurts me because so many people deserve to be paid so much more that worked on this, and I wish I could have paid them way more, but sadly that's just the way things work. Obviously YouTubers make good money, you know, if you're successful you make good money on YouTube, but I really wish I was more successful so I could pay everybody what they deserve. So with everything that happened, you know, it was 150 grand. If I really wanted to pay everyone like an actual movie, like what they deserve to be paid, it probably, I don't know, it would have been like double or more. So that's a fan film for you, I guess, you know, and everything. And if that were the case, then things would have probably been different. Like this scene might have been more CGI. They might have, like, the lights on the walls might have been torches or something like that, you know, like we would have been able to do a lot more. I expected it to be good. I didn't expect it to be spectacular or outstanding, says Martin. Thanks, man. What's a good Star Wars theory quiz question? Do you ever think... Guys, should I turn the lights on? Like, is that what you want? I don't know what the deal is. So is that better? Can you guys see me better? Yes? No? Too bright? Maybe too bright. Alright. Has anyone from Lucasfilm given you any feedback? No. Well, I gotta check my emails, but I don't think so. Not that I know of. Even if you can't make money off of it, your movie still is more profitable than Solo. Thanks for making me feel excited about Star Wars. You know, I actually liked Solo. I thought it was good. But I'm glad you enjoyed this one. Thanks, man. James Hendricks gives $25. Carlo gives 20 again. He says, I had very high expectations, and I was still deeply impressed. Really well done. Try to talk to Justine. I know she loves Star Wars. Who's that? Who's that? The young kid. Loved it. Vader vs. Windu at last. I'm telling you guys, like, episode 2 is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Like, just trust me. Like, I hope we can make that. I don't know why this TV's being weird. Like, it was, Revenge of the Sith was here before. Right? Hello there, says Shadow Reaper. Hello there. Sauce Lord Supreme says, has anyone from... No, I haven't checked my messages. Jeff Smith has become a new member. Thank you, man. Marco P says, how much was it to rent out the theater premiere that night? I'm not going to go into details about that because that is a contract that I had with the theater. So, kudos to an awesome movie from Sweden. Take this free money for the next part. And what is your favorite moment from Clone Wars cartoon and Rebels? This might sound stupid, but I kind of liked it when Anakin went crazy on, what was his name? I forgot his name now, but he was like really jealous of Padme like hanging out with her ex-boyfriend, and she was like, he went kind of nuts and just made an idiot of himself. That was a funny part. For the first time, oh, and for Rebels, or another part in the Clone Wars was like the whole Mortis chapter. Rebels, the World Between Worlds, I thought was cool. It was weird to have time travel in Star Wars, but I thought it was pretty sweet. I'm gonna throw this TV into the garbage in a second. $100 from John Doe. Thank you, man. He says, for the first time since I watched the original series and later on to somewhat a less extent the prequels, this movie has brought back to Star Wars for me. I hope that you will be able to continue this amazing movie. Thank you all you have participated. Thank you all who have participated to make this. Thanks, man. Sorry I can't read. I really appreciate that. Does the entire movie cost $1 million to make? Yeah, if we want to make it good. See, like, I could make episode 2 right now. It would just look like absolute crap. That's the only problem. So, I mean, if you guys want that, sure. But, I mean, if I'm not going to do it right, I don't want to do it at all. So, yeah. Last super chat. Sorry. Jeremiah, like, you don't need to apologize for giving me money, dude. Here's more money. I'm sorry. Last one. No, please don't let it be the last one. When will we have a YouTube join member exclusive live stream? Ooh. I got to figure out how to do that. So the join thing is still new, and I think they're still rolling out features, but I think I just got to figure out how to do it. So I got to contact my network and YouTube and then figure out how to do it, and then we'll just have like a short, like small group, which would be fun. Who is the actress who played Padme? She did a good job. Her name is Catherine LaSalle, and she's very talented. You can find her on Instagram. Don't worry, Star Wars Theory got a plan. He just need money. When are you looking through character auditions for episode 2? When I announce character, or when I announce episode 2. Yeah. Do you do Twitch? No. Well, guys, I think that's all the questions for today. I'm gonna make a video for tomorrow. Do you guys want me to keep making videos about the fan film and stuff, or do you kind of miss the old content? You want me to go back to that? I know it's only been a few days, but everything's blown up, and so I want to answer all your questions, and that's why I'm doing a lot of videos and stuff like that about that. So just let me know. What was the hardest part about filming the movie, and how long did it take to make from idea to finish? The hardest part about filming was everything was hard. Honestly, there was a hurdle with literally everything, and I can go over that in a different video. It was like literally everything was super tough. There was nothing that was like easy or just kind of like chill. It was just everything was very. There was always a hurdle in like everything we did. So, the hardest probably. I would say there was a moment before, like the day before we did our first shoot, we kind of lost Dupree. He just like went missing for like a day, and then everything worked out and we were fine. But that was probably the most stressful. I never want to relive that moment ever again. That was really bad. That was not good. Will you keep us informed on how close you are to funding episode 2? Of course, absolutely. You guys are in this together with me. And any interest in making a short Darth Revan film? Right now I want to focus on episode 2 if it's going to happen, so there's no other film that will take place. Oh, also, Cable asked, how long did it take to finish, from idea to finish? Probably since February of 2018 till now. That was when me and Danny had our first phone call on the phone. The part with Padme and Vader had me crying like a baby, says Martin. Thank you, me too. Actually, I have a... Guys, I don't know, I'm really hesitant to upload this, but just let me know if I should. I pretty much just got back from LA after we finished shooting back in early October. We finished shooting late September, but I got home early October, and I got the scene. Danny sent me the scene online, and I recorded my reaction. It was the first time I ever saw it. I didn't get to see Padme and Anakin and Vader interact there because I was in makeup. So it was the first time I actually got to see it, and it was put together with music and everything like that. And I ended up crying. So I want to know, and I filmed it, I want to know if you guys want to see that or not. And I asked you this in the last live stream. A lot of you said yes, but I'm hesitant because it's like, I don't know, man. It's like I just did my face reveal, and now I'm like crying in like a video. It's just, I'm just like, I don't know. But I thought it was pretty emotional. And a lot of people have done reactions, and I feel like mine is a very, you know, heartfelt one because, well, this is me and Danny's project, so it's, yeah. A lot of people are saying yes. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Some people say no. Anyways. I think it would be very cool in the next part. Vader jumps down the catacombs. It's Jocasta Nu instead of Windu. No. I don't want Jocasta Nu, man. I don't like that character. I just want her to be gone. I'm glad she's not in the comics anymore. It's got to be Mace. You guys want Mace, or you want him to fight an old granny Jedi? Let me know. I love the new stuff, but I want the old stuff. Okay. Well, the old stuff will always be there. So, yeah. Whatever helps you to continue your movie, do it. Thanks, bro. I'm going to be dropping new merch in 2019. So the merch is already done, and you guys are going to be getting it in, I think January 1st. Should have it out. But as for that, I think that's most of the questions. If you guys have any more, you can email me or just let me know, or like comment in here, and I'll try to get to it. But I think that's pretty much it. If you have anything more to say, just let me know. But thank you so much, guys, for being part of this. Thank you for being part of the live stream commentary. I can do another commentary where I do like an actual video, but maybe later on. I don't want to like flood you guys with this stuff. So thanks again for watching, guys. I love you all, and wow, perfect timing. The movie just ended. I'll see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always. Bye, guys.